today we are going to talk about describing the setting in a story. Now you guys have been writing in your journals for about a week now, and you've been drawing some really good illustrations. Well, I'm going to show you how to make them even better. And David Shannon, the author of No David, he has a craft of describing the setting in his story. And we're going to look at this book. We're not going to read it because you guys have read it. But we're going to look at this book and see how he uses this craft to help readers understand the story better. And then you guys may want to try this craft in your own writing when we go back to journal writing. All right, let's look at No David. We're going to read the book, but we're going to read it in a different way. We're just going to look, David Shannon wrote it. He's the author, right? Remember we've been talking about what the title and the author is? Well, we're going to look at David Shannon's work. We're just going to look at the pictures. I'm not going to read the book this time. We're just going to read the book by the pictures. And let's see, while we're looking at the pictures, if you can tell where the setting of the story is. Okay? Yeah, he's going to run out of water and back and forth. This is like y'all's favorite part, isn't it? It's so funny that David went streaking.
David, be quiet.
Are you paying attention to the illustrations?
David, stop playing with your food. David. I know what he's going to do. Go to your room. He's going to jump on his bed and make.
Can you tell where he is?
Yes. His room. Ew.
We don't do that, do we?
We don't do that either. Don't play basketball. Don't play basketball on your house. That's baseball. That's not baseball. She broke the baseball. She broke the baseball. David, come here. Oh, yes, David.
Mom loves him.
I love you.
Okay, we read the book using the pictures. Could you tell where the setting was taking place? Where was it taking place, Brittany? Inside? Inside where, Disney?
In a book.
Well, it is in the book, but where was the story taking place? Trevor, where was it?
In the house.
In his house, wasn't it? And Dave Shannon, he illustrated that well for us because look, there's his couch. He even put a plug on the wall. There's David muddying the floor. There's his bathtub. And that's outside the house there. It's still his house, isn't it? And then there's the pan he's got. So what room do you think he's in there?
Kitchen.
Probably in the kitchen, yeah. There he's eating, so he's probably in the kitchen again. So from just looking at the pictures, we can tell that the story took place at David's house, can't we? Yeah, that's probably in the living room. But we can tell where the story took place by looking at the pictures, can't we? Well, I'm going to show you another story that I wrote, and I want you to see if you can tell by my pictures where this story took place. Before I read it to you, I just want you to look at my illustrations. Got purple mittens, a snowman, and a cup. Can you tell where my story is taking place?
Outside.
You think maybe outside, but well, if I drew a picture frame around that, it could be a picture of a snowman. He could be inside, couldn't he? Do my pictures really tell where the story is taking place?
Yes, yes.
They do?
No.
Disney says no. Why do you not think, Disney?
Because they're outside.
Well, you're right. They are outside, but I can add more details and show you better that they're outside that you can tell just from reading the pictures. So let me read the story to you and let's see what we can add to make the setting show up even better. All right, Purple Mittens on a Snow Day by Miss Lloyd. Once I had some purple mittens. I loved them because purple is my favorite color. Could I add anything to that picture?
Yes.
What do you think I could add, Samantha? I said I loved them.
You could add a heart.
I could add a heart, yeah, for love. Good idea. All right, to show that I love them.
You could color it inside.
I could, but I'm not going to take the time to do that right now, but I'll do that later. All right, I'm going to read the next paragraph and let's see what I can add to it. One day it snowed and school was canceled. I was bored in my house, so I went outside to build a snowman. I put a black hat on his head, so you guys were right, I'm outside. What can I do to make it look like it's outside? Janet?
You can write your house.
I could draw a picture of my house to show I'm outside of the house. Yeah. Put my door there. Put a roof on my house. What else could I do? Trevor?
You can draw some snowflakes.
I could draw some snowflakes to show that it's snowing. I might put a tree. Since it's outside, I'll put a tree by the snowman. No leaves on this tree because it's winter. All right, let's read the next one. I thought to myself, you need some mittens, Mr. Snowman. You can borrow these. I put my purple mittens on his stick hands. So, what can I do? Well, where are they? You're right, Simon. Where are they at? I put the purple mittens on his hand for sure. Oh, that's not purple.
Yeah.
What else could I do? I could do it just like the other one and show that it's outside, couldn't I?
Yes.
I could put the tree in my house and the snowflakes just to show that it's still outside.
Are you going in that one? That's the
Yeah. Because if this were in a book, this would be a different page of the book. There's my tree. All right, then I went back inside to have hot chocolate and get warm by the fire. What a cozy snow day it had been. So what could I do to my mug of hot chocolate? Where am I now? Am I still outside?
No. Inside.
What, Trevor? What could I add?
Inside. A table.
A table for my hot chocolate. I might even draw myself sitting at the table, might I?
Can you draw a couch? And you can be sitting on the couch?
Well, I could. I've got my mug on the table. I could draw the fire, couldn't I?
Oh, yes.
Because I said I was going to get warm by the fire.
The fire's orange.
Yeah, I could
And
draw
the-
the
and red and blue.
fireplace and the logs on the fire.
They're brown.
Uh-huh.
And you can draw the...
And I got to draw myself getting warm, don't I?
Yes.
Now, I'll have to make these pictures better later because I may want to share my book with somebody, my story. There I am with my big old mug of hot chocolate by the fire getting warm. So now when you look at my story, can you tell more about my setting?
Yeah.
Can you tell this is outside taking place? Can you tell I'm inside my house there taking place, doing my hot chocolate?
Yes.
Well, when you go back to your journal writing, you may want to use this craft in your writing to be sure to tell where your story's taking place. Right now, I want you to turn and talk to a partner about how you can use this to make your writing better.
We can copy the paper.
No, I don't want you to copy mine, but you'll do your own story, and you can use it in your story. Can you talk to Natalie about how you can use this in your writing? How could you use making your illustrations more detailed to make your writing show the setting, make your illustrations show the setting? Talk to Diane, talk to Janet. Talk to her in Spanish so she'll understand, Janet. Trevor, who are you talking with? AJ and Simon, can you talk about it? Trevor and Timothy and Trenton, can y'all make three and talk about it? Okay. No, you need to do it with AJ. Get Needy and talk to AJ about how you can use this with your drawings. Talk to Dulce and Marissa. understand what Janet's telling you about drawing pictures?
What David said, no baby.
Are you talking, Simon, to AJ? AJ, tell me how you can use this strategy with your pictures. Okay, you can add more details. Okay, does anybody want to share with me how you can use this? Samantha.
Because
You were talking to Maya about it.